What up, YouTube? Before we start the video, we got a very important announcement for you.
That's right, we have our new milestone giveaway for 2,000 subscribers. That is a CGC 9.8 graded Thor #1. This cover is a Nick Klein sketch variant that is also signed by Donnie Cates.
What? Are you crazy? Yes, we are. When we hit 2,000 subs, we're giving away this bad boy. So make sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, and give us a like. It would be much appreciated because we want to give this away, but we only can do that when we hit 2,000 subs. Let's get to the video. What up, YouTube? I'm Jim.
I'm Nate.
And we are Two Fat Guys Pullos, and we've got another new comic book day video for you for the week of May 22nd. And it's a doozy.
Pretty beefy week.
She freaking beefy. Let's get to it. First up, we've got from Boom Studios, we got Grimm, issue number 17. We love this series. We are a big fan of Grimm, but it does feel like we're a little disconnected. I know the previous issue, we were like, this is good, but like, where are we going? And I feel like we're kind of we're starting to get into a habit of that. And I don't like that because I like this book. And so hopefully this is a nice reset. And I say that, but like the cover really dictates that it doesn't really feel like that. I think we're going to get more backstory of a character, which there's nothing wrong with backstory. But like,
I need it to be backstory of our main characters. You know, that we didn't get any backstory of our main characters. It was that random one-off guy that was in the war. And I was like, tell me their main characters.
It looks like we might be doing that again. Who knows? Maybe it's a red herring. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah. But you know, I desperately want to be like, I love it, but like it just feels like we've been kind of skipping the rock down the road too many times. Yeah. So, all right. After that, we got Something's Killing the Children, issue number 37 from James Tynion the 5th, and I'm almost certain this will be your pick of the week.
I mean, it's going to be really hard not to. Now, I will be honest. I was moving. Life was chaos when the previous issue came out, and I haven't read it. So this is going to be the second issue of this brand new lengthy arc where we're telling previous stories of Erica. So we're not. This isn't what happens after the OK Corral shootout in the western town. This is past stories. So I'm really looking forward to it. This team has done nothing wrong so far, right? We're 30, 36, 37 issues in. So
right.
This is probably going to be the pick of the week.
Yeah, it's almost guaranteed. This is Patois. All right, next up we have from Distillery, we have White Boat from Scott Snyder.
Well, and that's it, right? Scott Snyder, Frankenvilla, and Distillery, who for the most part have been doing excellent books. And it's horror. I couldn't say no. Like and honestly, I haven't even read much of what it's about. I just was like, I saw the publisher, I saw the creative team, saw that it was horror, and I said yes. It looks like there is going to be these huge white like mega yachts that are used by the super rich to traverse the globe, and everything seems like a dream until the crew traps and transports these people to a remote island where there are secret cults and there are things in the water that are going to get you and all kinds of fun stuff. The thing that also got me that I saw just in the brief thing was for fans of Hereditary, The Host, Jurassic Park, and The Island of Dr. Moreau. A lot of things that I like there, so I just jumped on. Had to.
Have fun.
Don't worry, I will tell you the scary parts in intricate detail.
Yay. Next up from Image, we have Void Rivals, issue number 9. And it looks like our Energon universe is mixing up again, which I'm here for. Transformers coming into Void Rivals or even G.I. Joe. Robert Kirkman's really doing something special over here. And, we got a little bit of that in Free Comic Book Day in the Energon universe book where we saw Hot Rod messing around with Void Rivals. Like, oh, here we go. This is getting interesting. So I'll go ahead and say it. Even though there's another book over here, I'm going to say Patois.
Oh, come on.
You're right. It's not this. But anyway, I got to give it a chance. That's why it's Patois and not the actual pick of the week. Yes. It's my potential pick of the week. It's my potential Patois. But I am excited for it. I am looking forward to this issue.
I don't understand how I'm still excited for books with a Transformer on the cover, but I am.
You are, and that's a thing of beauty. Hey, I'm interrupting the video. It's only because I've got something really important to tell you. I know you know what we're giving away when we hit 2,000 subscribers. I gotta let you know about what we're giving away when we hit 1,250 subscribers. We're giving away this Uncanny X-Men #1 signed by Jim Chung, CVC grade 9.8. When we hit 1,250 subscribers, you could potentially win this, but you have to be subscribed to our channel. So hit that sub button, ring that bell, give us a like. Let's get back to the video, shall we? All right, let's jump over to Marvel, and we're going to kick it off with Blood Hunt, issue #2 from Jed MacKay and Pepe Larraz.
What a creative team.
Jesus Christ, this is just an amazing book, and like you would have never heard me say that because we're dealing with vampires, but damn it, Jed MacKay is just doing something special over at Marvel, and he just needs to continue to do it. Just keep writing him checks, Marvel. He's killing it. And after the the massive drops that we got in issue 1, I don't imagine issue 2 not I don't imagine Jed MacKay like letting off the gas. I think he's going to continue to do what he's doing. And if you're not, if you can get the red band version of the book, like do it. It is 100% worth it. It is so insanely good. And the mature version of the book is, whoo! It is Pepe Larraz. Yes, chef. Yes, chef.
Yeah. Honestly, like if you're kind of like Jim is most of the time, and you're just like, big giant crossover, the summer crossover, blah blah blah. Especially like he is with absolute power. Ignore all that. That's not what we're doing here. This is worth it. This has got a lot of substance to it, and so far it really hasn't been disruptive to any of the other books. Really, the only other ones are so far the ones that Jed MacKay are writing.
Makes sense.
Makes total sense.
100%. All right, next up we have The Fall of the House of X, issue #5 from Gary Jerry. I believe this is the last one. I don't think there's another one after this. Well, you're not even reading it.
I'm just tired of hearing about it.
God damn, dude. Like, I believe this is the last one. If my computer will work with me here. Yes, so this is the last. So we are very much wrapping things up with X-Men. So this is the last book or entry of The Fall from Gary Jerry. His side of the story is unfortunately rushed, and so it'll be very interesting to see what he does and how he moves the plot forward and how he sets up the landing for Karen Gillan. But whatever. I had such high hopes because it was Gary Jerry, but like I just think he's been, like I say it every time, I think he's been painted into a corner, and he's just doing what he has to do to get it over with so we can just move forward.
I can see that.
It's different with Karen Gillan's book. I think Karen Gillan has been given more time to like really finish it the way he needs to finish it. So Fall of X is just, it really just feels like Fall of the House just feels very like fill the gaps and get it over with rather than like a complete story. So
well, and Kieran has also not been working on an ongoing for a little bit, and Jerry's had multiple, so
that's true.
He's had a little bit more of his work cut out for him.
A lot on his plate. I do love the cover though. It is a Pepe Larraz cover, and I love that. But anytime, he's so good, so great. All right, next up we have Immortal Thor issue #11, and it looks like we are going to button up a little Gods tie-in from a previous issue of Immortal Thor. I will say I love this cover, and I really love seeing Angela on the cover. Like I just need her. I need more of her in our books. Like I need more of her in Thor.
Yeah, you need to read the Jason Aaron Thor run.
Okay, I will. You've got the omnibus, don't you?
I have the first one. There's 2.
Let me fucking borrow it.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, about this Thor, this is my second favorite Marvel ongoing right now. Moon Knight's still #1, but this is my second.
Yeah, no, it's good. Al is definitely like doing something over here. It's definitely the long game, and so the ups and downs are very present. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying like buckle up and hunker down, because it's not a quick payoff. Like we are building something here, just like his Immortal Hulk. We are building something here. So we'll see what happens.
The build has been fun for me so far.
For sure. This is my patois. Like right? So we got Sensational She-Hulk issue #8 from Rainbow Rowell. you know, the Jack of Hearts relationship looks like it's in incredible peril right now. Um, and I'm gonna side with Jen. I'm just like, she's my girl, she doesn't matter, So we're on this cosmic universal vacation, and a Jack of Hearts X has shown up and has challenged Jen to the death. And like, that sentence alone just sounds badass. Okay. So this book has everything. It's got its slice of life, it's got its superhero, it's got amazing artwork, amazing writing. It's great. And I love this cover. I am I just this book is complete for me. And so I can't, it's gonna be my patois.
You love this cover.
Mm-hmm.
I am actually furious about this cover.
Why?
Not because the cover itself is bad, because it's not Jen Bartel. And she's
I
done
understand.
every single issue
Look,
of Rainbow Rowell's run.
I get that. I'm not saying you're not valid in being upset about this, but this is a great cover.
It's okay. It has nothing to do with Chris Inca. His art is good.
I
It's
know
not a
you're
critique of the art, but it's just it's an ongoing problem with comics. Is like the whole point is like they want us to be always be around and like consistently buying these books and doing these things. Well,
Mhm.
one of the biggest collectabilities of this book, people were buying this book even though they didn't really care for the story because of the amazing covers. There's no logical reason to change it. And it's not like, oh, Jen Bartel got too busy and can't keep up. They just removed her from the book.
That's weird. It's so weird. But I
Anyway,
don't know. There's something about the power up on Jack of Hearts in the background. Like, it just looks like a I don't know. I like it.
yeah,
But
no, I get it. Chris Hancock's
I
a great artist, so it makes sense.
I understand what you're saying. I get it.
All
But
right, I'll shut up about it now.
still my patois. All right, next up, our last book of the night, I believe, is Ultimate Black Panther issue. Yeah, last Marvel is Ultimate Black Panther issue number 4, and it's brewing. A storm is brewing because Storm's in the book. I think we've got an internal feud between Okoye and Shiri. It's about to go down. I think this book is great. It's also been a patois of mine, and I'll say that there's a potential, even though She-Hulk's in the run. Because I think we're just doing something really special with this Ultimates run. I don't think either of us expected for this book to pop off as it did. But, it's a testament to Hickman just knowing what the fuck he's doing, and he's laying the seeds for other writers to really do some fun stuff. And I think Hill's doing that right now.
Yeah, I actually need to catch up on this one. I was behind on issue. You know how I was just complaining about art and inconsistency? Goodbye,
Great.
Stefano Casilli. This is his last issue. Foreseeable future.
Marvel, DC's not doing it right. Don't copy them.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Anyway, regardless of that, Brian Hill's doing great work here and building a really great story. So,
all right, well, we'll see what happens.
I don't want to complain over the good work that's being done here.
We'll do that next time.
Yes.
All right, jumping over to DC, we have World's Finest, issue number 27 from Wade and Mora. We've got these little fourth dimensional versions of our villains, superpowering all the villains of our actual dimension, and shit's awry. We've got this new kind of tinkerer that's creating all these things. When this little thing was teased in an annual and then another annual, I was kind of like, I don't know. But 26 was slapped. It slapped. And now we're over here on 27. I'm actually really excited for this little storyline here. I'm pleasantly surprised. So, God damn it, I'm gonna say it, even though She-Hulk's on here. I'm gonna put myself in a corner and say patois.
Right, you're getting dramatic here, but
just throwing them out left and right.
This just shows the strength, I think, of the creative team, and why you probably need to give Absolute Power a little bit more of a chance.
Shut up! Stop it! I'm going to.
Have I missed? Did I miss out, or is because we've got Bat-Mite, right, and we've got the couple of the other of our heroes, the small ones, but have we not seen the Nightmite, Nightwing?
He's in there. He's in
Is
the
he in
issue.
there?
Yeah, he's in there.
Okay.
No, he's in there.
I was like, Nightwing did that whole, or Tom Taylor did that whole thing like a year and a half ago with Dino Kulo when he did the guest art, and I was like, oh,
right.
That's okay.
No, he's in there. He's definitely in there.
You kind of have to put.
Did you read the previous issue? Did you read 26?
I might have missed it. See,
Yeah,
we're back
there you go.
around to where I missed last month. So.
There you go. Yeah, all right, we'll catch up. All right, is
Speaking
this our last book? Is this our last book of the night?
No, one more.
One more. Anyway, we got Nightwing, Fallen Grayson, part 1 of 5. We were wrapping up our Nightwing run from Tom Taylor. Finally dealing with potentially Heartless, but I don't have my hopes set like that because knowing
your heart set on it.
There you go. Because we've been teasing Heartless, and like I wouldn't put it past DC and Taylor to be like, nah, we're just gonna deal with that with like the last page of the last book. So I don't know what to expect. We'll see what happens. My hands up. I don't know.
I'm honestly not worried about it. I want a conclusion to Heartless. There's no doubt, and I think that the credibility and how high this series ranks will drop dramatically if we do not get a good Heartless wrap up.
I agree.
However, I'm just going to go with it here because we've done a lot of good stuff so far. And if you kind of cheat and look at forward solicitations and see what characters League of Comics has listed, Heartless is in there. So
okay, we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see.
All right, our last book of the night, Wonder Woman, issue number 9 from Tom King. This, this book, number 8, felt like it actually kind of found its ground. Felt like it found Wonder Woman's voice, with her kind of disregarding the black lasso and really, I don't know. I felt like, I could be wrong, but again, we didn't review it because we didn't have a show. But it felt like she actually found her voice. We'll see if that continues here. And that's all I really can say. I mean, my criticisms of this book still are true, that I think King needs to not describe what's going on the page as much as he does. I think it's just kind of unnecessary, but that's just what he's doing. And that's fine. And I'll read it when I want to, and I'll just read the the dialogue, the actual dialogue bubbles more than the blue circle, the blue squares that are just kind of describing what's already on the page.
Yeah.
If you take that out of the book, I love it. I like this run right now.
I have such a hit or miss relationship with this book. If you say issue was kind of feeling its mark, then I'll catch up and read this.
Yeah, definitely read it. I mean, I can tell you that it is. I mean, each book or each page is thick with word, like describing literally what's happening on the page. Yeah. If you kind of just disregard that and just read what's actually happening, it was enjoyable. So I think that's just, I'd love to see a director's cut where like all that's gone and it's just, you know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure that's harsh. Anyway. All right, that's going to do it for this week's new Comic Book Day video for the week of May 22nd. Let us know down in the comments, what are you picking up today? What are you going to read first? And what's your potential pick of the week? What's your patois? Let us know down in the comments. As always, make sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, and give us a like. It'd be much appreciated as we're on the road to 1,250 subscribers, but we can't do it without your support. So please make sure to hit those buttons, share this video out, and let everybody know that Two Fat Guys Pull Us is probably one of the best comic book shows on YouTube. It's true. It's so true. I mean, there are other people that probably don't. We're not going to get into that. Anyway, we'll catch you guys live this Sunday, 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. We'll talk about all these books and more. And yeah, it'll be a great time. So make sure to catch us live. And if you don't, watch us back as a past episode. As always, fam, be kind to one another and read more comics. Later.